All right, guys. Today we've got another awesome lesson, and we're talking all about having about beginning with the end in mind. In an overview, we're going to talk about creating content with a purpose, examples of articles we created with and without a purpose, and helping you sort of define your purpose and your end goal that you are trying to have your readers achieve through the content that you create. So let's show you an example of creating content without a purpose, or let's talk about it. Avocados started out with no purpose other than to get traffic. We felt that at the beginning that traffic was the solution, right? That we weren't getting anybody to visit our website. We thought we had a decent website. So we need to get lots and lots of traffic there. So we created a series of articles that went viral or did well on Pinterest. We understood some of the basics of creating articles, some SEO behind them, and creating really great looking pins and good content that gets repinned. But the problem is that the content we created wasn't created with a purpose or a specific action we wanted somebody to take in mind. And we drove tons and tons of traffic, but the problem was we were unable to monetize these articles in any significant way. And I'm going to show you a really strong comparison between these two. So let's look at an example of content that really didn't serve a purpose. We made this article that went very viral, and I'm going to show it to you here in a sec. It's the 13 make-ahead meals for healthy eating on the go. It was 16, changed it to 13. It was super popular, and even to this day, it still gets plenty of traffic and lots of repins. It was insanely Pinterest popular for a long time. However, it was terrible for sales. It was terrible for monetizing. We tried many different ways to monetize it. We tried every way that you can think of to try to make money off articles like this, and it just didn't work. It never seemed to work. And this is why recipe blogs seem to be harder to monetize. It's because the people that we are attracting were just looking for a couple freebie recipes and to leave. And they also knew and saw that we are not experts on recipes by any means. So we didn't really serve them in a way that had purpose or had serious value to have. Now you can see the article right here. Let's put these in order. Yeah, and you can see these articles right here. And what it was a recipe roundup article. So what we did is we found a bunch of very popular recipes online, and then we, this Kristen Iowa Girl Eats and Overnight Oats and all these cool recipes that we rounded up from around the web. And what happened is it just made this article was just impossible to monetize. Why? And it was, you can see we have an Amazon link in here now, and it does make some sales, but nothing anything of any serious value. The reason why is that I think people read this article and they see, well, these are other people's recipes, and they click there and they go get the recipe, and that's it. Avocados served a good purpose to show people some healthy recipes, but that was it. And you can see the kind of virality we had, guys. 153,000 shares. That is a lot of people visiting this article. So, when I say that we tested everything to try to make this thing work, we tested everything. And it just didn't work because it didn't serve kind of an ultimate purpose. Now, this isn't saying that making any recipe articles is bad. If you own a recipe blog, yeah, you're going to need to make recipe articles. But I'm just saying for our particular case, it didn't serve any actual purpose. Now let's compare it to an article that does serve purpose, guys. And this is one of our other good ones. It's called Walking for Weight Loss, 6 Steps for Success. We created it with purpose in mind. It's to teach people to lose weight by walking. And it was a great article that we could promote our 21-day fat loss challenge in. Because the people who are coming to this article, well, they want to lose weight, but they don't want to do extremely strenuous exercise. And that's exactly what the 21-day fat loss challenge teaches people how to do. And so we can see from this article right here, and you can see from the repins, it's significantly less. 5 times, 6 times, maybe 7 or 8 times less shares and repins and traffic on this overall article. But you know what? This article makes a lot more money for us. It makes a ton more. And the reason why is that it serves a purpose. We created this knowing that the end goal was to get them to walk through and to introduce them to the 21-day fat loss challenge. We give them all this great content. We teach them all about how walking is great for them. We teach them about the best times to do it. We teach them some tips to have success, some great books to listen to while they walk. And then at the end of the article, we talk about our 21-day fat loss challenge and how daily walks is part of our 21-day fat loss challenge. I hope you can see the difference between this, which is just a sort of random article that rounds up, recipes just because, and this article that really serves a purpose. And you know what? It's getting the right people in the door. If you are someone who ends up taking Six Figure Blogger or other program, we talk a lot about this. We talk a lot about creating sales-centered content and the extreme power it can have in your blog. Let's look at another blog that was created with purpose. Detox Teas for Weight Loss. We created with this person in mind, losing weight through detox teas. We reviewed and rated the top products on Amazon and linked to them. This article was all designed to get clicks to particular Amazon products. And then so what it ended up looking like is this. So we have the best detox teas for weight loss. Detox teas is a very popular topic on Pinterest. You can see, again, it has less shares, but it has made so much more money and has had so much better traction for us than this article right here. And so what we did is we just rounded up, we looked through Amazon and we reviewed the 5 best detox teas for weight loss. And we ended up finding that this one, Total Tea, seems to be the best product at the best price for people. And we rated it, and so people will come here, and the purpose is simple. They see this, and they're interested in detox teas. They're interested in buying a detox tea, and so all they do is they go, "Oh, great!" So I could just go and hop on Amazon and grab this detox tea. Okay, so it was created with a specific purpose and a specific goal in mind for us. So you have to ask yourself, what is the purpose for the content that you're creating? You can have different purposes other than just making sales, right? You can have the purpose to sell your products, your own affiliate products, etc. You could have the purpose to get an email opt-in. We create some Pinterest content with just getting an email opt-in in mind. Join your community group. You can create an entire article centered around the power of community and drive people to your community group. That's an example of how to do that. Promote another social media platform. You create an article, the 10 best Instagrams to follow for your niche, and have yourself as number 1 and be like, guys, I'm a stud. I create the best Instagram content. You got to follow me, right? Do you see? You can create content for getting traffic. Now, this is helpful if you monetize with ads or simply grow your Pinterest account. You can create content like this. You can create the 13 Make Ahead meals as a way to help grow your Pinterest account, but do not create this content and then spend all of your time trying to monetize it like we did. Okay, but I hope you can see that your content can have different purposes, right? Your content can be centered around doing different things, but you need to think in your mind when you're creating a piece of content, even for Pinterest, you need to clarify, well, this is the action that I want them to take. I want them to join my list. I want them to buy my product, or I want them to just get traffic. I want to monetize more with ads, right? So understand what is your purpose. Now, your articles can serve multiple purposes, but it will be easier also if you just focus on doing one of these things really well. Okay, in summary, is your content solving other people's problems and needs? Always have that in focus, always have that in mind. The key to creating sales-centered content is to understand the needs and wants of your target customer and creating the content around that. Is your content pushing you further towards your goals? Another thing to ask. And that's it for this lesson, guys. I will see you on the next one.